Okay, welcome to the 11th day of the series. 11th is EKADASHI Tithi EKADASHI. There is little of Dashami also. So tomorrow it is like EKADASHI and Dwadashi. Today is Dashami EKADASHI. But we will be covering it as a EKADASHI. Okay. So shall we sit straight? Why we push our shoulders? Because we have a tendency to stoop. If you're relaxed, when we talk relaxed, then automatically the first thing that goes down is your shoulders. That is why we have to sit straight, so we have to make an conscious effort of putting our shoulders behind, so that at least you straight, little straight. Okay. Let us do some deep breathing. Inhale and exhale. As you inhale, visualize beautiful, loving energy entering into your body. As you exhale, it is flushing out all that is not required, going down into the Mother Earth. Again, inhale. It's like taking bath. As you exhale, throwing away all that is not required. Inhale and exhale. As you are doing this inhalation and exhalation, you are going deep, deep, deep within you. Inhale and exhale. A beautiful ocean of peace within you. Inhale, exhale. Yes. Let us invite dear divine, dear Tao, dear souls, dear all my spiritual fathers and mothers in all layers of heaven and earth. Lord Ganesha, Lord Shiva, today is Monday, Lord Shiva. Feel his soothing presence, especially with that moon, crescent moon on his head, sending us beautiful soothing rays. It is said, Soma is one of the nectar. Nectar milta hai. Moon, Somaras. It is also said कि moon से जो मिलता है, the plants and all get nourished. Of course, we know photosynthesis, sun का importance, but moon की भी उतनी ही importance है, चंद्रमा की. Then let us invite Ma Neela Saraswati, Agastya Rishi, Valmiki Rishi, Lahiri Mahasaya, Yoganand Swami Yoganand, Master Saint Germain, Master Hilarion, Archangel Michael. Today is again Monday, Archangel Michael. So we will ask him to protect us with this triple bubble layer. But first one with the blue, then white, and then gold. Like suppose you can also, his cloak is very famous. Archangel Michael's cloak is very blue cloak. He wears blue cloak and he gives his devotees also blue cloak to protect. So you can think as if you are wearing a coat, a blue coat, and you're protecting yourself. On top of that, you are wearing a white one. And on top of that, you are wearing another golden one. And now like you are protected, your entire aura, organ chakras, they are all protected, shielded, cleansed and energized and shielded. So everything is done. Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamiel, Archangel Hariel, Archangel Zadkiel, and Archangel Hazriel. All the higher beings of Manikarnika Ghat, Varanasi. And we ask them, make a petition. We humbly invoke for your blessings for the ancestral fortnight series and to honor our ancestors as appropriate. Help us heal oneself from all the limiting factors in our life and bless us and our descendants with lots of love, light, good health, prosperity, abundance in all aspects of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as we are calling them, we can also further call the Swadha Devi, the representative of the Pitruganas. Then we will call upon today's EKADASHI Tithi Devi, Neelapataka Devi. And then we have today, if you happen to see all the series, every day there were some or the other planets, right? And today is amazing where both the sun and the moon have come. It's amazing. This is the yantra of Neelapataka Devi, the Nitya Devi of this Ekadashi Tithi. She is a five-faced Devi. Okay. And let us understand more about her. Surya, Chandrama, today, both the planets. So it's nice. Surya represents our father, paternal, and your physical. Okay. And Chandrama represents our maternal side and our right brain, creativity, emotions, and mental emotional body that is controlled by Chandrama. And the Neelapataka Devi is the Nitya Devi of this. And today we are going to address the physical and the mental challenges. So if you say every incarnation, we all have minor physical and mental challenges. That is a part of the three-dimensional, very much peculiar to the three-dimensional Mother Earth, because Earth is a school. So where we are going to face this. But here we are talking about those physical challenges and mental challenges which are chronic, which come repeatedly again and again, which you have tried multiple healing therapies and your modalities, but to no avail. You are not getting cured, which is says that this could be because of the Pitrudosh. And that is why we are going to address those physical mental challenges. So having said that, our ancestors also have had this kind of physical and mental challenges, and because of which now here we can also talk little about disabilities as well. Hmm? Physical disabilities and mental. So we have so many to now, so we have mental health ke liye many challenges, right? So we can address all those. So probably in some of the incarnations our ancestors were also had to face this, and sometime they died in that only. They were not able to overcome and frustrated, and they were not happy. And you know, uh, they couldn't find the cure, and they just वही. And many times the relatives pray, oh my god, मुझे उनका दुख देखा नहीं जाता है, उनका उनसे उनका वो जो पेन देखा नहीं जाता है, तो we pray that that person is delivered. So whatever, so that person has not cured, was not able to cure himself of that ailment. It could be any physical ailment or mental ailment. Then the person support system is not so great. देन वी फील कि भैया ये चले गए तो इनके लिए मुक्ति और हमारे लिए भी मुक्ति. हाँ, so we start saying all these things. So on a soul level, or they do understand that I am now unwanted, I have become a burden to these people, right? You may not tell them in front of them, yeah, but they do know, they do understand, and they get all the more they go into that guilt. Oh my god, मैं तो अभी इन लोगों का ऊपर बोझ बन गए. Not that they are happy with their own pain and the challenges, the discomfort, but all the more on the now top of it, they are not liking this because they have become a burden to their family members or whosoever is taking. Even if you leave them at old age home or anywhere else, they are तो not connected to you on a physical, on a heart level. वो लोग तो और भी wish करेंगे. Okay, but there are people who will have a vested interest, because so long as this patient is alive, my livelihood will be this. So there will be doctors or nurses or whosoever, they will want to protect that. They will खींचेंगे और भी, you know, और कुछ कुछ advice देंगे कि नहीं, we will try this. So there are many multiple factors in this arena of these physical and mental challenges. It is not only their own but other external factors as well, which adds on to their turmoil. Okay, so we are going to invoke all those ancestors who had very terrible physical challenges, mental challenges, and sometimes they didn't overcome that and they just passed away in that only. So sometimes they are not aware only कि हम चले गए, पता भी नहीं चला, इतना पेन में थे, कभी तो पेन इतना था कि पता ही नहीं चला कि क्या हो गया है. Okay, it could be like that. So, and sometimes they, what happened, then they pass it on to their, because they have not completed that trauma thing, हाफ वे वो छोड़ दिया, या उन्होंने थ्री फोर्थ में छोड़ दिया, या कुछ तो छोड़ दिया, और वो पास ऑन, trauma is passed on to the descendant. So maybe some pain, suffering, or our own health challenges, it is not your baggage, it is because you have carried from your ancestors. That also could be one of the reasons. Then, okay, it is not your relatives alone. Sometimes you take the challenges of the persons with whom you empathize. एम्पथाइज तक रहा तो ठीक है, लेकिन हम इतना उनके साथ ये हो जाते हैं, वो तो ऐरा गहरा भी रह गया तो हम ओ माय गॉड, कितना बेचारा का तकलीफ ना, ओहो. और अगर आपको उनकी स्टोरी भी मालूम हो गई, और ज्यादा आप उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो गए, ओहो माय गॉड, आई कांट बेयर टू सी दिस एंड ऑल, यू से ऑल दैट स्टफ, and somewhere you take that also. And that is why when you are in pain, on a छोटा मोटा कट हो गया, गिर गया, आपने लगा दिया, सूख गया, हो गया, that is okay. But something like बहुत हो रहा है और आपको पता ही नहीं चल रहा है क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ, and it is going on and on, so that means there is something, the reason which we need to look into. So mostly it is a pitradosh. It is transferred from the ancestors coming to us, right? So today we are going to invite all those ancestors who had passed away on this Tithi, Ekadashi Tithi. We are also going to call all those who had very not so great, very, very intense physical and mental challenges in their lifetimes anytime, and we are going to invite them now. Okay, and they have passed away, certainly, of course they have passed away, that is why they have gone to the Pitrulok. बट उनको पता ही नहीं है, तो हम उन सबको आज हम बुला रहे हैं, ठीक है. ओके, अब हम थोड़ा सा नील पताका देवी के बारे में जानेंगे. शी हैज एन अनकैनी, I mean the devotees also have that, because the siddhis and the magical powers that is granted by the this devi to the devotees, sometimes it's like a sword unbeatable in battle, so that is called kadaga siddhi. So if you remember, it is said तुलजा भवानी ने ही छत्रपति शिवाजी को अपना तलवार दिया था, है ना. So this is called kadaga siddhi. Treasure the power to see through the walls, that is anjana. The ability to travel miles in an instant, that is Paduka Siddhi. So various Siddhis. So this Siddhi, this Devi, she is expert in giving all these, powers to the devotees. That is a khasiyat inki. Inka Neela, Neela means blue. Always falling into the blue means Neela Pataka, Amesha, green, blue, that is for a change. नहीं तो most of our अभी तक देवियां है जो भी कलर है, लेकिन रेड कलर कपड़े ही पहनते हैं. दिस इज फॉर लिटिल चेंज, लाइक नील सरस्वती की तरह ये खुद ही पूरी तरह नीला है. Okay, she is said to be the dark blue goddess Neela Pataka. She inspires to be more withdrawn today. Like why? Ekadashi Tithi is like that. Ekadashi Tithi, चतुर्थी, इन दिनों में सब आपको ज्यादा स्पिरिचुअल प्रैक्टिसेस करना है, जप, ध्यान, ये जो भी करना है, whatever it has to be done today. So she will help you to go within, Just withdraw yourself, go within, and you will be able to meditate more and more. Inner journey, it is suggested. Harness our inner fire, use the intense energy of that day for spiritual practice, detox, or purification. Worshipping her will provide success in the examinations and litigation. Okay, fine. Now I want you to close your eyes. Today we are going to again do a small mental physical challenges के लिए हम we will just close your eyes. First, let us make offering. Call Swadha, Swadha, Swadha. Then we will invite all these ancestors, those who have passed on EKADASHI Tithi, and also those who had terrible mental, physical challenges in their incarnation. They have still not let go of that their pain, and it is still there. So there is a little dark green, dark energy around them as we invite them. Okay, so when we are going to do this, we are not only going to do for us, but we are going to do to uh, for them also, on behalf of them. Okay, so we are going to make certain decrees, मतलब तोड़ने वाले हैं। और हम आर्कएंजल मिकाइल को तो हर बार याद कीजिए, वो हर बार अपने स्वॉर्ड से काट रहे हैं जैसे जैसे हम बोलते जा रहे हैं। ठीक है, और हम सेल्युलर लेवल, मॉलिकुलर लेवल तक का हम लोग क्लीन करने की कोशिश करने वाले हैं। ठीक है, so this is going to benefit you in person. It will also help you, your ancestors, those who have already suffered, and also your descendants. Okay, so you're sending an intention. I intend to retrieve. So you're going to retrieve all the molecules lost over time in my ancestry and my current life experience. I intend to release all the karma that causes me to give my molecules to another, and all patterns that cause me to believe that I must save another, especially the healers, the mothers, the significant others, the caregivers. They feel responsible for others, right? So that, and they believe that I have to save this person. So sometimes in that process, you give away your energy. I intend to get to the original cause of the molecular loss of any part of the form that is diseased or could become diseased over time in my continued ascent. तो आने वाले डिजीज को भी हम रोकने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। अभी जो ऑलरेडी है उसको तो हम रिलीज कर ही रहे हैं। जो अगर आने आने हैं आगे, suppose you have already sown the seeds somewhere, so now I am ready to seed को अगर उगना नहीं देना है तो क्या करते हैं, उसको बढ़ना नहीं देना है तो क्या करना चाहिए? You roast the seeds. Once you roast the seeds, can you, I mean, वो seed से कुछ आएगा क्या? नहीं आएगा। तो सीड तो लेकिन आपने डाल दिया, लेकिन अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं? we have understood that now we don't want the seed to fructify. Okay, so we are asking for that. So you can visualize every time you send this intention or this kind of a decree, a statement, visualize Archangel Michael is just beside you, and every time you say is cutting all those cords. Not only yours, when you're doing yours, he is doing also the of the ancestors as well. That line, that ऐसा ऐसा वो धागा उधर से आप तक आ रहा है, आपके बच्चों तक जा रहा है, तो वो काट रहे हैं। ठीक है, I intend to return all the molecules gained over time in my ancestry and my current life experience that belong to another. I intend to release all the karma that causes me to take molecules from another. Okay, sometimes I give, sometimes I take. I intend to get to the original cause of the molecular gain of any part of the form that is has caused of growth, excess weight gain, or deformity in my ancestry, or could cause such in my continued ascent. Amazing. जिसको वेट का बहुत इशू है, जिसको पतला लगता है उसको वेट गेन होना है, जो मोटा होता है उसको वेट लॉस करने का है. एंड समटाइम्स देयर इज अ डिफॉर्मिटी, आई टोल्ड देयर इज अ फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी, right? So something, some growth that has happened which is excess or which is not appropriate or which is very much less, So these all things, wherever that exchange has happened, we are now cutting them. I intend to retrieve all the genetic materials lost in the nuclear fallouts throughout my ancestry. We don't know. Suppose battle mein hua, yeah, some war hua, something happened, some explosion happened, something, whatever happened, and in that there has been a huge loss. So we are asking that whatever the loss, we are taking it back. I intend to release the original cause of why my genetic material frayed. I intend to rebuild my genetic material to be a complete cylinder of information and crystalline in form at each juncture of ascension. So every time I'm moving, my this is getting crystalline. Okay. So we are asking that. So beautiful. Now we are going to also release the diseases. Most forms of cancer, epilepsy, arthritis, lupus, Epstein-Barr, Alzheimer, heart disease, diabetes, immune dysfunctions, and the dysfunctions of most any system that fails to do its job to sustain life, health, and well-being of the form. So now we are releasing all those diseases, and whatever हमारे इम्यूनिटी को तकलीफ दे रहा है वो सब चीज के लिए हम अभी वो डिजीजेस को रिलीज कर रहे हैं. रिलीज द ओरिजिनल कार्मिक कॉज, retrieve the genetic encoding, and there is distinct possibility of complete recovery through ascension. We are asking a blessing also side by side as we are releasing. It's amazing, right? Then further, I intend to return all the grid work that is not my own personal energy signature from the etheric body. Now we are talking not the physical, now we are going little beyond. Etheric body, genetic grid work, ascension grid work, subtle bodies, that is mental, emotional, intuitive and creative. ये जितने भी bodies है उसके बारे में, along with light body, chakra system and the greater auric field. I intend to return all the grid work from others that have taken it and request the angelic kingdom that each portion of my field be rewoven as the grid work returns. मेरे पास जैसे जैसे आ रहे, they are weaving it around us, the angels. I intend to connect to my ascending ancestors from all other parts of the world during dream time so that we may share holographic records. I intend to separate from the disease machines in the etheric to the best of my ability at my given level of ascent. देखो, आपका जितना ascension का आप level में हो उतना ही आप कर सकते हो. ऐसा तो आप बोलने के लिए बहुत डिग्री कर दिया, इंटेंशन छोड़ दिया, दैट इज ओके, बट व्हाट इज, वेयर इज योर स्पिरिचुअल लेवल, वेयर आर यू स्टैंडिंग, what is your spiritual standing? Everyone's spiritual standing is different. To the extent your spiritual standing is high, your degree intention will work for you. I'm not saying it बाकी सबको नहीं होने वाले, सबको होगा, लेकिन जितना आपका स्टैंडिंग है उतना लेवल में आपका होगा, right? And we are accepting it. That is why we say to the best of my ability at my given level of ascension में आप जहां कहां भी हो उधर से उधर तक का हम मांग रहे as appropriate. Okay, now we are talking, sometimes you give away energy to other dimensions. Okay, because we are in the third dimension, so there are first, second also, then again many above. Not only that, there are many other dimension. I intend to release all the karmic contracts to give my chi energy to any other human upon earth or within any other creation throughout time, space and form. देखो कितनी अच्छी बात, हम the one we are doing is like so powerful. We have like contemplated every part. I intend to reweave any holes in my field and request this of the angels overseeing my holographic etheric blueprint. Please, we are telling, अगर कहीं आपको होल बिल दिख रहा है हमारे ग्रिड वर्क में, प्लीज reweave it. I intend to gather up all my ancestors, sustaining a non-physical afterlife, request of them to merge with me, bringing an end to the dance of non-physical immortality and an end to the cycle of extinction that accompanies it. So amazing, so beautiful. We are calling all those who have realized कि भैया आप डेथ में हुआ है, फिर भी आप ऐसे ही हो, तो वो सब आप अभी जान लो, मुझ में समा जाओ. I intend that only those ancestors associated with my inheritance merge and all others are returned to the aurora in the center of the earth. Who is aurora? Sun. Okay, there are many suns, then there is this great central sun. Okay, so we are telling only those ancestors मेरे lineage के आप मेरे में merge हो जाओ, बाकी सब आप वहां पे चले जाना. Okay, कितना जन का लोगे आप? I intend to open all the chakras in each meridian. We have got multiple meridians और उसके each meridian में chakras है. I intend to open all the chakras in each meridian within the etheric body of the form, along with the chakras within my field and the light body. So there are chakras at various levels, not only on your physical body, but on all other bodies as well. I choose to spin the chakras at a synchronistic timing that is even and balanced. So what is chakras? When is the chakra said to be balanced? When it is spinning at the right time and in the right speed, in the right direction. So many things synchronized, right? That is one. So we are asking that I gather up any chakras or portions of chakra that I have lost over time in my ancestry and present life. So अगर मेरे चक्रा imbalance कभी हो चुका है तो आज मैं उसको उसको कर रही हूँ. I also intend to return any portions of chakras that belong to another and release all the karma associated. गलत से I am associated, I am attached to some person or whatever in any manner. It is not always with love you are attached. Even with hatred, resentment, you are attached to another person. So now, and you have unnecessarily taken their portion of their chakras. So now we are returning it to them. Okay? We are sending it. I intend to open all the new meridians necessary to provide enough energy, chi energy, to resurrect and ascend my form at each level of ascent. Amazing. ऐसे नए जितने कोई मेरिडियन है उसको हमने खोले भी नहीं, तो आज मैं उसको खोल रही हूँ ताकि वो द एनर्जी, द फ्रेश ची एनर्जी कैन कम. I intend to infuse all the meridians with enough fire and chi for the continued resurrection of my form in ascension. I pull up the chi from Mother Earth through my feet to energize all the meridians of my etheric vessel in a continuous and ongoing manner, and intend to release all the karma, patterning, and machines that disconnect me from such energy flow. Such beautiful. Do you understand? Mother Earth से भी हम energy ले रहे through our feet, and it is going into our body. And as we are taking this beautiful rejuvenating energy, we are giving up all the karmas and whatever that is not ours. I intend to retrieve and reweave any holes and gaps in my ascension grid work and instruct the angels to do so now. I intend that my ascension grid work be composed only of genetic information from my own ancestry. Any grid work that is not my own, I return to the sender, releasing the karma between us. I intend that all the lineages in my ancestry be only of my true inheritance, and that only the red ancestry DNA is used in the construction of my ascension grid work. Any lineages and associated ascension grid work that is not mine, I return to the center. I retrieve any lineages and associated ascension grid work from those that have taken it, releasing the karma between us. I intend to dissolve and erase any mechanized devas or angels. There are some who are perceived as angels, but they are not angels. So now we are trying to dissolve and erase that. Okay. Perceived in my ascension to date and replace them with the conscious angels and devas from my soul, oversoul, and the source. So I am replacing. अगर कोई fake मेरे system में है तो उनको replace करके मेरे genuine जो है वहां पे हम उनको ला रहे हैं. Got it? I intend to remove all the genetic materials associated with my slave inheritance, replacing it with new genetic that are crystalline and from my red inheritance. So we many a time, many one of the incarnation or you or your ancestors have been slave. Okay? तो वो स्लेवरी का जो भी इनहेरिटेंस है वो अभी भी हमारे डीएनए में कहीं तो है. तो हम आज उसी को भी पुकार रहे कि वो भी निकल जाए. Okay. So we are telling, I reconstruct the non-conscious cells in the etheric to become conscious RNA and DNA. That is of the red crystalline origin. Amazing, right? Then there are Akashic records also. Sometimes they are also आपका Akashic नहीं रहता है. They are someone else. So manipulation अगर होना है, especially this happens when the beings from the other dimension they come, they want to manipulate the third dimensional. So sometimes they play with the Akashic records also. देखो किधर तक हो सकता है. So we are thinking about that possibility and asking that whoever is my Akashic record, they are my genuine one and they have kept and preserved my original Akashic records. And it is not manipulated by any way. And if it is manipulated, let it be corrected, and the manipulated one, let it go back to whoever has done that. It is like an invasion at that level. Okay. So we are releasing, as you release this, one releases the karma, the backache will cease, because those who have lower back problems, this is a sign of scar tissue that is associated with the loss of ancestral records over time in one's history. So many a time you have a chronic loss, I mean, this your pain, and you have tried multiple but you are not able to do so. One of the reason could be that your ancestral records is lost. Okay. Yeah. So once you do this healing, your lower back will, the pain will cease. Okay. And we are asking our ancestral record keeper, please help our records to be safe and secure, and they are not in any manner manipulated or they're missed. Somehow it goes missing and all. Please retrieve all those, and my own, if it is somewhere else, my missed lineages or record, please gather those and bring it and integrate in my ancestral records. Okay, that is so amazing. Then now we are coming to our various multiple bodies. We are going to retrieve any missing portion of our mental, emotional, intuitive, creative body. And if by mistake or by default someone else is there in my system, I am returning theirs body to them. I command the angels now, please now you review my subtle bodies, rotate them at an increasing speed, entering a state of timelessness if possible. See, this work is you cannot do on your own. This all can be done by the angels and the devas, the devis and the devas, right? And today is like Neela Pataka. If you happen to see, she is doing something beyond which our imagination. Amazing. We are also returning our any portion of our light body that is not mine. We are giving it back. At the same time, wherever is my portion, anywhere else, I am trying to bring them back to me. Okay. Yes. I intend to release all the agreements to poison another to death. Sometimes in the ancestors, poison किए, कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया होगा, हाँ इसको पॉइजन देके इसको मारने का. हाँ, तो अगर ये सब कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है किसी को मार डालने के वगैरह, so now we are releasing that intention from the ancestral level, because otherwise it will pass on and on going on. So we have to retrieve. I retrieve all the poisonous serpents and poison that my or me, I or my ancestors have sent into the fields of others. किसी किसी को हमने दिया होगा serpent ka poison. So we are asking that now we take it back and send it to the aurora, sun को भेज देते. Okay. Then I intend to release all the agreements for others to poison. Sometimes others have made poison agreements to poison me. So I am now releasing that as well. Okay. And I intend to move out all the poisonous serpents throughout the field and form that are associated, replacing them with the serpents holding the language of light tones of creation. So those that are harmful to us, we are replacing with those that are beneficial to us. I intend to replace all the angels, devas, DNA, and the souls holding the poisonous serpents in place and replacing them with new information. Okay, with new angels, devas from my soul, over soul, and these souls. Now there is also the nuclear poison, the radioactive. So we can tell whatever has entered me and my ancestors by mistake or by default, whatever, now we are sending it, whatever harm they have done to our aura, DNA cells. So we are now repairing it and making it new, replacing it new. Then there are some toxins which has come to us. Toxins can come in various ways. So we are just telling now, whatever detoxification has to happen, let it happen at every level. Okay. Now, sometimes you take the energy of the city in which you live, and that is the toxins of those, the city or the environment. So we are giving it back. We are not taking any toxins of anyone. Okay. And also, finally, we are going to give up, uncover the original cause of any pattern that has caused my form to become diseased or would have caused my form to become diseased in future. I intend to support the form in the choice to remain disease free or ascend out of the disease by attending to my daily detoxification rituals. I intend to deworm once a year until my vessel holds a high enough temperature to kill the parasites of my own volition. Amazing. This is entire biological level, cellular level. Now let us come to the mental challenges, mental diseases. So whatever the new science is coming with new terms with regarding to the mental health. So we are not going to name every single one, but we are going to give a full, and we can tell that whatever mental diseases, the now Down syndrome, and so many things have come, autism, that is, and many now, incalculable now. So we will tell all those mental diseases which my ancestors or myself or my descendants, so if they are going to face, or they have already faced, or they are presently facing, let us release that karma and replace with a good, sound mental health. Let us give up any kind of. Okay, just visualize all the mental diseases, the Chandrama, the beautiful Chandrama is sending that beautiful light, nectarian light, to all our mental bodies, our ancestors' mental bodies, our own mental bodies, and all those who are living now, and also the descendants, their bodies. And it is sending that energy, and it is cleansing that whatever mental health issues are there, illusion, hallucination, whatever, let it go. Just it is like pulling it out, sucking. That beautiful Chandrama is sucking that Neela Pataka. We realize, like, she's amazing. She is the giver, Devi who gives siddhis, right? So we can ask her. And the EKADASHI Tithi, Surya and the Chandra. Till now, Surya was doing on the physical level and all other various level. Now we are for the mental challenges. We are calling the Chandrama. Kindly please release, help us release all this. Visualize it is turning into yellow, pale yellow, not so good. They are just coming out of your system, ancestor system, and they are just merging into that Chandrama. Chandrama is absorbing, and it is sending us its beautiful lustrous white color, very soothing energy to us and to the mental bodies of our ancestors and our descendants. Beautiful. Visualize the Surya giving his golden energy, energetic, very beautiful golden energy. And our physical body is getting healed and replaced with the trillion cells are replaced, like all our systems are rejuvenated, all our chakras. aura, DNA, RNA. Not only yours, but also the ancestors, and they're like glowing like a golden body. And as we are doing this, let us do the Pitru Shanti mantra for them. And meanwhile, you also will. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Now the cleansing has happened to an unimaginable level, which we even not even thought. So, but the integration has to happen. So, as I'm chanting this mantra, visualize now you're integrated all the new energy within your physical, mental, emotional, and all other bodies, not only of yours, but as well of your ancestors. And they are that it is getting assimilated, those good, new, energetic, rejuvenating energy. Okay. So, just visualize that it is getting integrated, assimilated, the huge change that is happening, the energetic shift that is happening is like at a greatest level. So just assimilate. Om Sarva Pitru Devatabhyo Namaha. 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 Om Pratama Pitru Narayanaय Namah. Om Pratama Pitru Narayanaय Namah. So the form that is coming is the form of Dhanavantri, the form of Lord Narayan. Dhanavantri who is coming with the kalash of the Amrit, the good health, Amrit nectar. Om Pratama Pitru Narayanaय Namah. 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 The Surya Narayan, there is also Narayan which is in the sun. Om Pratama Pitru Narayanaय Namah. Om Pratama Pitru Narayanaय Namah. Now see the blue form of Lord Shiva, blue form Neela Pataka, and blue form of Neela Saraswati. The blue form of Lord Ganesha, blue form of Buddha medicine. Visualize that. Sending the entire, the full field is now covered with the beautiful blue energy, healing energy. Amazing. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Cha Dhimahi Tanno Rudro Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Cha Dhimahi Tanno Rudro Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Cha Dhimahi Tanno Rudro Prachodayat. Om Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Cha Dhimahi तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय च धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय च धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय च धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। Allow yourself feel the peaceful energy as if you're a newborn. You're a newborn. Everything is changed. Everything is changed for you and for your ancestors, for our ancestors. Changed. So, can you imagine how they look? It's like the golden body. It is said after a meditation for a long time, you get a golden body, and then there is no incarnation, and you go back, never to incarnate. So, there is a huge release of karma now, especially due to the physical challenges and the mental challenges. So the Pitrus are so very happy, like you are now surrounded by your Pitru Devas, Pitru Ganas, your ancestors, and they all are showering a blessing. Can you imagine how beautiful look you are in the center? And all the ancestors surrounding you, and they're sending lots of blessing that for the past 11 days, the way you have all been consistently doing at various level every time a different aspect of our it has been taken care of so well. Can you imagine how much happy they are? Amazing. Supremely happy. So receive the blessings which they are giving you. Let us request them. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to serve you in this manner during this Pitrupaksh, auspicious Pitrupaksh. Svadha, Svadha, Svadha. Thank you so much. We respectfully request you to return to your abode. Now we will also tell all the higher beings, especially Archangel Michael. Special thanks to him. Nurtures your faith. Let us thank Lord Shiva, Lord Ganesha, Ma Neela Saraswati, Ma Neela Pataka Devi, Ma Swadha Devi, and every other higher beings, all the archangels, ascended masters, angels, everyone, devas, everyone we are inviting, who were all present here. Thank you so much for this causeless mercy and blessings that you have shown to us, showered on all of us. Thank you so much. We respectfully request you to return to your abode. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We cannot thank you enough. We cannot thank you. So we will bow down our head 9 times. Countless bow downs, countless bow downs, countless bow downs. Koti koti pranam, koti koti pranam, koti koti pranam. Koti koti pranam, koti koti pranam, koti koti pranam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please keep your hands down. Too much of excess energy facing the ground. All the excess energy at all levels that which we cannot handle, that all energy go from our base chakra to our knee minor, to our soul minor, to Gaia gateway chakra, going deep down, down, down. The core of the Mother Earth. I'm rooted to Mother Earth. I'm grounded. I'm rooted to Mother Earth. I'm grounded. I'm rooted to Mother Earth. I'm grounded. I'm materially and spiritually balanced. I'm materially and spiritually balanced. I'm materially and spiritually balanced. To the Supreme Being, Divine, for the Divine Mother, all the spiritual teachers, Holy Guru, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, spiritual helpers, Higher Self, Divine Self, Healing Angels, Angels of this Pitrupaksha series, angels of the participants, angels of this beautiful day. We can't forget this day. Such a memorable day, 9th October 2023. We are preparing for the tomorrow's portal, 10th October. 10:10 is in portal. So, as if we have been thoroughly cleansed and preparing ourselves for the next day. And portal is open means you are willing to receive many and more downloads of messages as appropriate. So let us be ready. Thank you so much, our own personal angel, guardian angel, and spirit guides. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. With deep gratitude, deep respect, lots and lots of love, in full faith, we thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.